Hello, saver. Whether you're saving for that trip to the tropics or saving for an emergency, now is the time to take advantage of Wells Fargo's savings options. Wells Fargo offers savings accounts that can help you save towards your goals. So, what are you saving for? Visit a Wells Fargo branch or wellsfargo.com/save to open a savings account today.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Good evening, Munson here with episode number 9. And pretty close to the wire on this one. What an interesting couple of days. I'll be brief because I want to just get straight into 10 minutes of peace and stillness. And this might be the most peaceful setting that I've ever shared one of these segments with you in. It's late in the evening. I'm sat alone in my dining room, and it's really very quiet, most unlike my normal organic free-range settings. So let's see if this is more or less useful. And yesterday cut short to a 5-minute session, and that was with my outer child, my real child, my son, who joined me, and then Mum came back to the car where we were sitting, and I managed to make my 10 minutes later on, sat up in bed later on in the evening. And today, I recorded it this morning. Well, I recorded a live stream featuring the 10 minutes of meditation, and the microphone wasn't switched on. I was on air for 33 minutes, I think, until people were liking it and leaving comments. and then somebody said, "Can't actually hear you." So 33 minutes of meditation, gold and insight, and but never to see the light of day. So let's go for 10 minutes now. I had to let it go, obviously. What else can you do? So upright position in the chair, it was ideal. Best not to do this lying down because your body may well take it as a sign to sleep. And I know my body wouldn't mind sleeping right now, but we're sat upright and being aware of the weight of the body and the pressure of the body on the chair. So that's a good way of remembering that you are a body, that you're in a body, and you have a physical reality, as well as the mental, spiritual, psychic realities that we can seem to spend quite a lot of our time in. And this process is to bring you back into your body, into the now as much as possible, and let go of past wanting to reassert itself, and the future that hasn't even happened yet coming in and maybe presenting itself in a dismal way and occupying your mind. So let's come into the moment by being aware of the breath coming in and out of the body. And that's all you have to do. Simple but not easy. For the next 10 minutes, and I'll let you know when 10 minutes is up. Just keep coming back to the fact that your breath is coming in and out of your body. And obviously, if it becomes difficult in any way, you need to stop. If you can't breathe, now is not the time to be meditating. But isn't it wonderful that the breath goes on, and always has done for us pretty much, more or less, subject to certain impairments and difficulties that some people have with their breathing, but generally speaking, we can take it for granted. And I think I have a bit of trouble with my airway at the moment, but thankfully I'm not going to be needing it for the next 10 minutes in terms of speaking. And so keep coming back. As the thoughts arise, as they inevitably do, just bring your attention away from your thinking mind and your thinking machinery, and focus it back on the breath coming in and out of the body, which will bring you back into this moment in which you are breathing. Okay, so 10 minutes of that starts now. Okay, that's about 10 minutes there, so no need to leap out of it. If you found yourself in quite a peaceful place, no need to rush away from there. Stay there if you wish, and turn this recording off and dwell in that peace and joy if that's where you've managed to find yourself. Other people presumably might have struggled, lots of thoughts. It changes. It's never predictable, I think, with this, to sit still. It depends a lot on the prevailing conditions, doesn't it? And I know in the last hour or so I received a message on my phone that was quite triggering. I mean, no big deal at all, nothing big, but just a little bit of Velcro, a little bit of activation of something. And I was keen to respond and think it through. And my test, for whether I'm triggered or not, is can I let it go? Can I be free of it and come back to it? And is there no sense of urgency or haste or emotion, unnecessary emotion in there? And so it was useful to detach and see that still arising, but being able to let it go as well. And all the better for the distance and the space and letting it go. And it can be dealt with in the morning and not in haste or anger. So let me know how you're getting on with this. I'd be delighted to hear from you. The main action, the recordings, a bit of a blog, a kind of membership group is at thelittlereset.com. The Little Reset. It's a joke based on the Big Reset. Our own personal resetting and sovereignty within ourselves. Never mind about all that big, whatever it is, powers that shouldn't be stuff going on, a load of old nonsense. It's another way of getting the mind engaged, isn't it, and worked up and activated, and we can bring about our own little reset at any time, despite what other people are trying to do in the world that may include us or not in their plans. So sovereignty is where it's at. Stop the world, you can get off, and this is the practice for doing that. And it's an ongoing journey, so I'm glad this is recording 9, and I'm in integrity with most of my daily routine today, which is to do 10 minutes and share 10 minutes with you. One of the things that I've busted is being in bed by 11, so I'm going to go now. Wish you well, and speak to you again soon with recording number 10 tomorrow.
Hello, Saver. Whether you're saving for that trip to the tropics or saving for an emergency, now is the time to take advantage of Wells Fargo's savings options. Wells Fargo offers savings accounts that can help you save towards your goals. So, what are you saving for? Visit a Wells Fargo branch or wellsfargo.com/save to open a savings account today.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.